India, a country where people of different religions have lived together for centuries. But behind that facade of unity, there's a darker reality simmering just below the surface. India is facing a terrifying division, religious violence causing chaos and fear in society. Over the next few minutes, we're going to take a hard look at the very real, very urgent problems that India is facing today. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, religious tension in India that's not news, that's history class. But what we're witnessing now isn't just a history lesson, it's a full-blown crisis. Take the Delhi riots of 2020, for example. This was a full-blown eruption of violence between Hindus and Muslims, leaving dozens dead and thousands displaced. It's a symptom of a much larger disease, a growing climate of intolerance that's infected Indian society. As if religious violence wasn't enough to deal with, India is also grappling with a corruption epidemic. This is systemic, deeply ingrained corruption that permeates every level of society. From petty bribes to massive scams, corruption is eroding public trust and sucking the lifeblood out of India's economy. And if you think things couldn't get any bleaker, let's talk about unemployment. India has a young, vibrant population, but there aren't enough jobs to go around. Millions of educated young people are staring down the barrel of unemployment, creating a recipe for social unrest. Chapter 4. Women in Peril, a Crisis Ignored. In India, being a woman often means living in a constant state of fear. Rape, assault, domestic violence, these aren't just isolated incidents, they're horrifyingly common occurrences. Chapter 5. Running dry, the looming water crisis. Climate change, overpopulation and mismanagement have combined to create a perfect storm, leaving millions facing severe water shortages. Farmers struggle to irrigate crops, families ration every drop, and entire cities are on the brink of running dry.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over facts.
Illnesses, heart problems, and even premature deaths. Chapter 8. Trapped in Poverty, a Nation Left Behind. The contrast between the rich and the poor in India is stark. While India's elite jet off to their second homes, millions are trapped in a cycle of poverty they can't escape. Chapter 9. Exporting Hate, the Spillover Effect. The rise of religious intolerance in India is having a ripple effect, fueling tensions and violence in neighboring countries. It's a dangerous game of dominoes with potentially disastrous consequences for the entire region. Chapter 10. A Long Road Ahead. Can India Find Peace? 10 major problems are casting a long, dark shadow over India's future. But India is a resilient nation with a long and proud history. Overcoming these challenges will take a monumental effort from everyone: the government, civil society, and ordinary citizens. Outro. A call to action. India is at a crossroads. It can either continue down this path of division and decline, or it can choose a different future. A future where religious tolerance prevails, corruption is eradicated, and everyone has an equal opportunity to succeed. The time to act is now.